So I got my first ride here. What's your name? Jason.
Aywa.
What's your name?
Sama.
Sama. Osama or Sama?
Sama.
Osama. Wow, Osama just picked me up here in Sudan. I'm in this town called Shendi.
Shendi.
And I go to pyramids.
Aywa.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for the ride. Where do you go?
Aywa.
Khartoum?
Khartoum.
Ah, you go to Khartoum. So if I needed a ride to Khartoum...
Sudan كيف؟
Yeah.
تمام؟
It's good. Tamam. Alright, so I'm on my way now.
صديق مية مية.
Yes. So I'm at the intersection here. I'm gonna get my second hitchhiking ride to the pyramids. And everyone's wondering what I'm doing here. Hello, how are you?
I am policeman.
So I got my second hitchhiking ride now in this truck. So I explained to him I'm going to the pyramids. Pitruia. Yeah, that's where I'm going. It's like 30 minutes this way, I think. Alright, sounds good. Alright, looks like we're getting close to those pyramids. I see them right here on the right side. This is a little gas station here. Wow, such a small gas station. Alright, nice bicycle. Wow, so nice. I like your bicycle. Alright. So you have everything on here. This little thing. That. A can of Coke. And the radio.
Yes.
Oh wow, so decorative. Very good. We go? Okay. This is my ride over here. It's my hitchhiking ride. So what do we do here? We get some water? Water. Oh, okay. Yeah. So we're filling up with some water here. And it goes into the tank up here. This truck broke down, so he has to be towed. He's being pulled behind with the other truck. This is the smallest gas station I've ever seen. I can't believe it just exists like this. This is a water stop to drink water. They even have a little cup here to use. And inside they say it's good water to drink. Wow, I finally see those pyramids. It's so impressive. Looking off into the distance, you can see them just behind the power lines. I'm gonna zoom in now. And there they are. I'll go check all of them out. Alright, so thanks so much for the ride. Very good. What's your name? Abdullah. Abdullah. Ah, Abdullah, okay. Yeah, thanks for the ride. I'm just gonna walk to those pyramids now. Pyramids in Sudan. It took us about an hour to go north of Shendi. 3 hours from Khartoum to Shendi and then another hour north, but he drove really slow. He drove about 60 kilometers per hour, which is like 40 miles an hour, really slow. But he did a good job. I'm really happy. Now I'm here. I go explore these pyramids. I'm going to go climb on them, check to see what I can see. There's no tourists here apparently, so I'm curious to see how many people I meet. So I just got another ride here. I'm so happy. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yes.
Yeah, thanks for the ride.
Welcome to Sudan. Mr. One?
Yeah, I'm Jason.
Yeah, it is it.
Your name?
Osman.
Osman.
Yes.
All right. That was nice of you giving me a ride here. So it took me 3 rides to get here from Shendi.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Started at Shendi at 6:30 a.m.
6 days?
Yeah, this morning. This morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I finally made it here. It's so impressive. So this Italian doctor turned explorer in the 1930s and 40s, he came here, found these pyramids, and then blew the tops off with dynamite to see what's inside, and he discovered a lot of gold. And so he took all the gold and he damaged these pyramids, like this one that's behind me. So sand is corroding these pyramid stones, but this one looks pretty much intact. I'm gonna see if I can climb it. There's not much space on each ledge to climb it, but it's still possible. People like to write graffiti, all kinds of stuff. Even pictures of animals and camels like this one. So they give camel tours over here, but these two guys decided to leave back home for some reason. Wow, the weather's so great here. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, already about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. It's supposed to get really hot today too, but I got the whole day to explore the pyramids over here, just an hour north of Shendi. Looks like this pyramid had an entrance, but they decided to block it off with a bunch of bricks so no one can go inside. But they discovered gold in these pyramids, and it was all transported to Egypt and then up to Italy, where they store it right now. And I've been seeing a lot of donkey carcasses along the side of the road. So I guess these donkeys get hit by cars or whatnot and they just die, and then they get withered away with the hot sun. I've seen like already 5 or 6 donkey carcasses next to the road. It was very interesting. They pretty much wither away until they're just bones. One donkey was even flat. To climb these pyramids is really difficult. You have to do it pretty much like side by side like this, because the ledge is really tiny. It's about 50 degrees slope, but it's still possible to climb. I'm curious to see what's at the top. I did all that steep climbing up these non-existent stairs. I got to the top and there was nothing there. Just basically a flat pyramid at the top. And I'm gonna go climb those other ones to see what I can find. But all the tops of these pyramids are pretty much blown off with that dynamite from that Italian explorer. He was searching for treasures inside and he found them, but he left a mess here. This is like 80 years ago. Some of the pyramids you can go inside if you have the key from the groundskeeper. Chapel of Pyramid, building number 20, reconstruction. Started in 1985 by the Antiquities Service. Looks like you can enter this one. They did some restoration here, but you can see some petroglyphs on the stones here, and whatever that means, I'm not sure. Some people did some graffiti already. So inside this one you can see some hieroglyphs and images. So I met some British people. There was 3 of them. One works in Khartoum as an English teacher at one of the international schools. And they told me that they did a 3-day tour that cost 330 euros per person. So seems like a good deal if you want to have a tour, come see this, and also go to a couple other places. Alright, so here's another top of the pyramid. You can have a good overview over here of these over here. This is how you go down. You have to be very careful as you sidestep here. It's so nice, I got the whole pyramids to myself. I just met a group of British people, and there's a little tour group here, but no independent travelers around this area. So counting them, I can count at least 23. There could be more, because some are small and some are behind the other ones. Alright, I'm here in Sudan with the pyramids behind me. I continue dancing around the world. Alright, here I am near Shendi, Sudan, with the pyramids behind me. It's very famous. A lot of people come here, and I continue dancing around the world. Yes, I made it to Sudan finally. I'm so happy about this. My 172nd country in the world. I got 9 more countries left in Africa to visit. That means that I've visited 45 countries in Africa. It's very difficult, especially the next 9 countries I have. Luckily, I got 2 future visas right now. I only have to work on 7 more visas in Africa, but everything's working out well. 2017, November 3rd, 3 hours from Khartoum, you can come here and visit these famous pyramids. They were discovered about only 120 years ago by an Italian guy. Before that, these are actually over 2,000 years old. Very ancient history here. Underneath, there's mummies buried and some treasures. But inside the actual pyramid, there's nothing because it's just the shrine. So right now, it's 10:40 a.m. I got a ride up here. They dropped me off. I was happy about that. Very peaceful here. I've only seen 2 other groups of tourists here passing by. But otherwise, it's very safe in Sudan. No problems at all. And when it gets hot, around noontime, it might be 35 Celsius, 95 degrees, almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit. But right now, we're in the cooler season. It could even be 45 to 50 centigrade if it was in the summer. So I'm pretty happy about this. There's just a few camel people that try to offer you a ride for money, but apart from that, this place is pretty easy and accessible, almost free to visit. If you want to do a tour, you can do that for about $330 for a 3-day tour, 110 per day, and that's in euros actually. An Italian group does that kind of tour if you're interested. But apart from that, if you want to come here on your own, it's completely free, no worries, and you can explore it on your own. Most important thing to visit in Sudan. I guess we better check out to see what's in here. Looks like there's a lot of sand. Holy cow, what is this? It wasn't anything too exciting than that one, but these 2 are reconstructed. They wanted to show how it actually looked. So let's check to see what's in this one. Some more petroglyphs. All of these pyramids are fun to visit. There's just so many of them. And I still got another group of pyramids to go to after this. But right now I'm gonna take a break and get some water. This is where I stored my water, behind this rock in the shade. Seems like he's coming back from lunch. These ones are more pronounced because there's not as much wind as eroding it away. Well, my childhood dreams of climbing a pyramid finally became true here in Sudan. Wow, I made it to the top. Yes! It's so great. I've been spending already 2 hours here, and I still got the other place to visit too. Looks like some tourists just arrived with their Toyota Land Cruisers. Wow, I made it to the top of this pyramid. It's so great. It's about 100 feet high. Not that high, but the views are fantastic from here. Wow, I made it to the top of a pyramid. My childhood dream finally realized here in Sudan. So it looks like this area is kind of ready to cave out. There I am on the top of the pyramid from the shadow. A few years ago, people were telling me that Sudan was dangerous. First time I heard about Sudan was probably 2001, when my friend went to Sudan to work in the oil fields. They still have a lot of oil here, and he told me it was dangerous, but I came to Sudan in 2017, 16 years later, and it's so safe. There's no problems at all. So a lot of people like to scare me before I go to a place, so I don't go. But then when I actually go, it's completely safe. So it makes no sense. That's why I continue traveling around the world to visit all these places that have really no problems at all. It's so peaceful and quiet. I guess all the tourists were scared off by people telling them it was dangerous. That's why there's no one here. I'm completely the only tourist right now. There was a couple groups that came here. They spent hundreds and hundreds of euros to come here, but I came here for free. Because if you want to see places for free, all you have to do is hitchhike and stay with local people. And all you do is buy your food, water, and you're good to go. You can pretty much see the whole world for free if you wanted to. Right now I'm just making my own tour. I pretty much visited all these 23 pyramids. Now I'm gonna go to this other area to check them out. And they say the views from there are really nice. Then I'll go to the mountain on behind those and get photos of both of these groups of pyramids. From this vantage point, you can get a great view of the pyramids in distance. This pyramid looks to be the best preserved. I came up to the top and you can clearly see that there hasn't been much damage at the top. You can almost stand on the top, which is like 1 square meter. Now some tourists came over here and they took the camel ride and they're observing the pyramids with the camels. Wow, so nice here at the top. Made it way up to the top. You can see where you can see that one's all destroyed. That one's not so bad. This one seems to be okay. It's about 1 square meter, as you can see right here. And I'm gonna go check out that one too next. This is how narrow the stones are. I wonder how I'm gonna climb this. Let me see. Now the place is really busy with tourists. The kids are just so excited to be running around in the sand and around the pyramids. This pyramid is getting surrounded by sand. It might soon become invisible. All of a sudden my phone started working here. The 4G started working with the local SIM card that I have. It almost feels like I'm in the middle of the desert. But here it is. I'm gonna try to call somebody now. I'll see if it works. Impressive as I climb up this little hill. Now I can see in the distance the 2 groups of pyramids. Now these are just a few because there's really 255 pyramids in Sudan in about 4 or 5 locations. I walked up to this little hill with some rocks on it. They're quite interesting rocks because if you look at it closely, you can see the geologic formations and layers, but then it's very fake looking, probably because the sand has been smoothing the edges. So looking in this direction, we can see a great panoramic view of the 2 groups of pyramids. There's probably at least 30 that you can see there. There's so many. And this is just one location. That's a nice refreshing snack to have here as I look at the pyramids. Nice apple. In a land full of deserts, where can I find pyramids? How about Sudan? Not sure how they moved up these rocks. They're humongous blocks. And they stacked them all the way high, about 50 to 100 feet. Oh, this is my 5th pyramid that I climbed up today. I think 5 is about max for me. I've pretty much seen everything I need to see in the last 4 hours here. I've explored it really in depth. I've looked at every pyramid, and I didn't want to miss any nook or cranny, especially when it's such a hard visa to get to come to Sudan. I had to come on a transit visa for 2 weeks validity, but if you want to come on a normal tourist visa, you need a letter of invitation. And if you don't know anyone, it's hard to get. What's your name?
Okay.
What's your name?
Nasol.
Huh?
My name Nasol.
Nassau.
Aywa.
Jason.
Yes, okay.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
What's the name of the camel?
Actor.
Atta. Hey Atta.
Tarkab here or Tiputa?
No, I walk.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Salat.
This is another good vantage point of the area. From Hungary.
From Hungary?
Yeah,
Hungarian.
yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
What,
So,
what is the name?
Jason.
What?
Jason.
Jason.
And you?
Hamid.
Hamid.
Yeah.
All right. Yes.
Hungary.
Yeah. Exactly. Nokia.
Uh-huh.
So you live in Shendi?
You?
You.
Yeah. Bajrawiya.
Beowiya.
Bajrawiya.
It's close, yeah?
Yeah. The
Ah,
royal
okay.
city and the pyramid.
Wow, okay. That's great.
Tourist?
Visitor.
British.
Visitor.
Uh-huh.
I visit my friend in Shendi.
My friend in Shendi.
Yeah, I sleep in Shendi.
Live in Shendi today?
Yeah, today.
Working?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So this is your little shop?
Yeah.
So you sell knives, pyramids,
Yeah, this is
stones, and
money,
coins.
old money.
oh, tea? Tea. This one? What's the name? The name. This is chai? Ah, for water. You want water? Okay. No money. Because I hitchhike. I go from Shendi to here by hitchhiking.
No money?
No money. No bus. Okay? Okay, thanks. Alright, I'm happy. It's getting really hot now. I'm here at the museum. You can read all the information about these pyramids. As they can, they have outlined all the pyramid names and who was buried there. Okay. Wow, so it's nice.
Look,
Oh, okay.
Nubian knife, Sudanese knife, bronze Nubian. Like
Wow.
this, all the bronze, the
So
small.
many things. What is this? Bullet?
This, yeah. This, yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is a bronze cobra.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, okay.
Like this,
Yeah.
very old bronze Nubian.
Oh, okay.
Small one? Come in.
Yeah.
This small one.
Bracelet.
Okay, very good.
Oh, okay.
I like this necklace.
Yeah.
Oh, look. This
Okay.
gold.
It's good. I want to go here now. Wait. So what do you have here? Different things. Souvenirs. It's nice. Alright, good. Wait, this guy wants me to come. Yeah, nice, very nice.
Twin Sudanese.
Oh, really? Old
Sudanese.
old coins.
Old is Sudanese.
Wow.
Sudanese.
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 1 pound? Oh, okay. 50 cents?
It's Kamal.
Camel. Oh, wow.
Kamu. Sudanese.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So many people are coming out of this car. It's incredible. All the vendors are trying to sell their products here, from coins to pyramids to everything. Yes, very good. Everyone wants to sell me knives now. Wow. I got so many offers to buy knives. Okay, that's good. Whose knife is this? Whose knife is this? Is that yours? Okay, thank you. I go. Bye-bye. Alright, what's your name? Abdul. Alright, nice to meet you. Jason here. What's the name of your camel? Abusi. Alright, nice to meet you. How much? 20? It's okay, I walk. No money. Sorry, no money.
20 pounds.
Hitchhike. Auto stop.
Yes. 20 pounds. Small.
20 bows?
Yes. Pounds. No dollar.
Ah, 20 pounds.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like a good deal.
Yes.
It's like $1.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. No, I don't want to go.
$1.
No, I'm hitchhiking.
Dollar.
No.
Dollar.
No money.
$1.
Yeah, I understand. It's good. This is a serious ghost village. I've never seen such a dilapidated, nothing to do, nothing around hotel. Whatever this was, it's completely overgrown with sand, bushes, everything's gone. The wells don't have any water in it. It's really close to the pyramid, so this could have been some sort of stopping grounds while they were doing renovations here. Looks like one of these places has some life in it. Wow, I can't believe this. Hi, how are you? Are you doing okay? Now the dog finally realized I was here. Hey, doggy. Are you? Holy cow. Don't be so upset. Hi. You're so skinny. So I found someone living here. I'm Jason. Your name?
لا لا عربي عربي.
Arabia. You only speak Arabia. Wow, that's hard. I know a little bit. Shwai shwai. Shwai shwai.
أيوة.
Yeah. So this is your home? Ah, okay. It's nice. And this is where you sleep? And so much sand everywhere.
أيوة.
It's almost covering other houses.
أنا كويس.
Ah, okay.
أوكي.
So you wouldn't think anyone lives in there, but there's sure life there. The guy, the father, the little daughter, and the dog. The dog was so skinny, he keeps barking at me. But now I'm just gonna head to the road. There's another group of pyramids that I saw across the street that I want to take a look at. On the other side of the highway, I saw some pyramids, so I had to check it out. And this is the one that I'm curious about. No one really visits this side, and I don't really see any activity either. There was a fence that was guarding this location, but it looks like this part is all deteriorated and fallen down, so I'm just gonna step across. Now I'm inside the grounds. I'm gonna check to see what's up with this pyramid. Looks like they renovated one of them, but no one's around here. Not sure why. Maybe these guys that got buried here got left out. They're not as important. Yeah, it looks like just one was restored. The others are still in crumbles. When you see pyramids like this, they're so small, you wonder what it is. Just a pile of rocks. But underneath is a tomb. And you never know what's underneath until you start digging. But I don't know if they discovered every pyramid's tomb underneath. But they've definitely done some restorations to this one using bricks, and they've done restoration with this one using cement. But the other ones are just crumbling. It is sure hot here in Sudan. I got 2 liters of water and 5 apples. This is my last apple. And that's all I've had all day long. I started this morning, woke up at 5:30, left the house at 6:30, caught a ride, got here about 9 o'clock. I've been here for 5-6 hours. Now it's time to get back and catch a ride back to Shendi. Or as they say here, Shendi. 1 apple costs as much as a 2-liter bottle of water. They probably import these apples from France or something. Or South Africa, I'm not sure. Looks like I got a ride. Hey, I go Shendi. You go Shendi? Yeah. A little bit? Okay, that's good. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's good. Just a little bit.
نزلك كفتيريا.
Doesn't like it. Yeah, okay.
ها؟
I go Shendi.
واو.
Alright, I got a ride. I'm so happy. Very good. What's your name?
تمام.
Jason. You?
English واو.
English?
واو.
Arabia?
عربي.
Ah, okay. What's your name? Abdul?
أحمد.
Muhammad.
أحمد.
Ahmed.
أيوه.
Alright, so Ahmed gave me a ride. He's just gonna take me about 10 minutes down the street, yeah? And then I'll get another car ride. Good. So this is a Bedford vehicle. That's nice, you clean up. Very good. Ah, okay. Yes, I got some water, and I also got some dates. So I'm gonna try this date. Wow, it's so hard. Seems like to be a good date. He gave me like 5 dates, this guy. So it gets good energy for the road. Alright, thanks for picking me up.
Hello,
Yeah, how are you?
where are you from?
Yeah, I'm Jason. I'm from Hungary.
Well,
America.
America. Oh,
Yeah.
my friend.
I'm going
Welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm going to Khartoum.
Really?
Yes.
I go to Shendi.
Sunday?
Yes.
Okay.
So you drive fast, it's good. Your friends?
Lala. No.
Okay. So your name?
My name is Ahmed.
Ahmed.
Ahmed Al Hadi.
Ahmed Al-Hadi.
Ahmed Hadi, yes.
Wow, it's difficult.
AHMED.
Oh, okay. Got it. So in 30 minutes we'll get to Shendi and to Khartoum.
Yes, Khartoum about what?
3 hours to Khartoum.
Khartoum 3 hours. About 2.5.
2.5.
Yes, 2.5 at 3 hours.
Okay. Where do you start?
Start to Port Sudan.
Port Sudan?
Yes.
Wow. What
Port
time?
Sudan.
What time you start?
8 o'clock.
In the morning?
At night, yes. In the morning, now.
Oh, okay. So you've been driving all day long. Wow.
No Shendi. No travel Shendi.
No? Now.
Yeah.
It's original Sudanese ice cream. Wow.
I can hear the language, I can understand.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not Arabic here.
What do they speak? Somalia?
Somali.
Somali.
Benjik.
So what is this? Cafe?
This is coffee, and this is the Nile River.
Nile River, wow.
This is the start crossing from Ethiopia is going to Egypt,
Oh, okay.
and this is like Shendi Park. Yeah.
Yeah. Here we have the Nile River next to a cafe in Shendi.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Nile River.
Right here. This is university. I mean, before they used to stay over there.
Oh, okay.
After they Sudan get there.
Yeah. So the car broke down, but
Right,
the
yeah.
donkey still works.
Yeah.
Well, that's hard work.
Let's come down and check it.
Okay.
عاش
تفتحها ولا ما تفتحها؟
الله يريحك